Hi guys, my name is Meads. This is going to be a review for Figma 225. This is Ninja Slayer. It's from a manga, and actually quite interestingly, or also a novel made by American authors, and that's kind of interesting. But it's actually quite fun to read. It's available online. You can look for it, and I think those also novels. I only read the manga part, and it's quite fun. Right, so we have a Ninja Slayer here, and he goes by the name, well, basically Ninja Slayer, but his real name is Fujikido Kenji, and there's also a spirit that inhabits his body. That might be a spoiler alert, but you'll read upon it. Naraku. Yep. Kind of interesting. Kind of reminds you of Naruto. There's a spirit with, or kind of like a demon inside. Anyways, here's a box art, and kind of like the manga, tells you right off the bat that there's markings or kanji in his faceplate saying Ninsatsu or Ninja Slayer. Pretty cool. There we go. And that is devil mode when Naraku takes over. Yep, quite fun read. Although he just started, so it might take a while to get more chapters, but nonetheless it's fun. Alright, let's take a look inside. Alright, and here we go. He looks very menacing. And his pose ability is quite amazing. As expected, he's a ninja, should be very articulated. And you get this shoulder armor here, just stuck on that side. Get the joint. Torso. You got this scarf here on the back. You get a pouch here too. I don't think it's detachable. Get the legs. You can bend them. Kind of wish there's a separate piece here, but since the joint is almost the same color as the leg, it doesn't really matter. And this is nice. You can do a lot of poses, even just sitting down. Yeah, really cool. All right, and getting back to the head, it looks amazing. Right, so actually there's two other heads that we can swap out with. So the first one here, this is Kenji's mask form. Again, you get the Ninsatsu kanji there for Ninja Slayer. We'll pop this out like so. And let's put this other one. Now this one is half. There we go. You see the other eye is starting to go crazy. And also there's another one where it's starting to creep out. Reminds me of Block Rock Shooter. So that's really cool. And last but not least, when it's fully taken over by Naraku, you have... Okay, you actually replace the whole thing. And it's a very interesting joint where it goes on the back of the head. And we'll put this on. Gotta always have that berserk mode, right? Alright. There we go. He's crazy looking. Right, there we go. A lot more focus. I actually like this. He looks crazy enough, but it's kind of cool. I like this. Alright, getting back to this. This is detachable if you want to, but more than likely you want to just leave it in there. Now, I always have a little trouble putting it back, but always put the back first, because it's a certain angle. I'm just going to put back Kenji's face here. But if you want to get the actual face, you might want to get the exclusive one, or I think it comes out with the Tatsbats next year. Yep. Kind of wish they make the other characters. Well, we'll see. But this is cool looking. Alright, so that's that. Let's go over the different hands and accessories it comes with. Alright, so you get this tray again. You have the open hand, holding hands, the pose, and I think this is for the sushi. You do have like 2 sushi and that you can have him hold. It's kind of hard now, but there we go. I can hold the sushi on that one. You get 2. Either you get a tomago, which is the egg, or this one, maybe a salmon or sashimi. I forgot what that's called in Japanese. But yeah, and you also have another one here, which is you get a dead ninja head. A decapitated head, and it's in the instruction where you put the thumb here and the ring finger there, and trying to get this to hold. It's a little bit of a it's supposed to hold, but I guess I have to tighten it or something. But it looks like this. And he holds it on his left arm, or left hand. Alright, and this is just held by friction because... oh, it actually stays. Although, the proper way is over here. Oh, that's weird. I guess if you put it where it's supposed to, you cannot hold it. Like right here, it's too loose, but if you can move the fingers on another hold is quite nice. Weird. Alright, next one is the nunchucks. Actually comes with a spring here, which is really nice, and you just have a straight stick. You can use one of the hands here. Again, you get a pair. You can do either left or right. And there we go. Really cool. And what else we got here? We also have this particular hand right here, which let's go ahead and swap it out. I believe this one, oops, is for the shuriken or ninja stars. This one's a little tight fit. Alright, so you get one. You can, there we go. I think you can grab like so. Or you have this one here. You get 3, which is placed on the wrist here, and probably go with the other hand. Bear with me. Yeah, let's change this out. Let's go with this one here. There we go. There's a 3 ninja stars spinning. It's kind of cool. Yep. And let's see what else we got here. We also have the grappling hook right here. Alright, for this grappling hook, basically you get a metal wire, and it comes from his back. There's a little hole there that you can put this in. There we go. Same thing on the other side, you can go either way. And now we have basically a grappling hook that I guess it comes from his back pouch. Uses to grab something or be Spider-Man or Batman. Yeah, it's cool, and it's a simple. It's kind of like a fish hook right there. There's also another special hand here, right, like this, and it's kind of like another gesture. So actually in the manga, it's kind of funny when they have to introduce themselves to the other ninja or another opponent before they commence fighting. And getting this on is a little struggle. Right, and yeah, this could be a little tricky to put on. There we go. Yeah, I'm not too fond of this style of hands where they're already combined, but yeah, it works, I guess. And next up, you also have a spare scarf right here, and this is for the more dynamic poses. And this one is slightly frayed. This one is just whole. And of course, putting it in the first time could be a little challenging. There we go. So gives you a different poses. I mean, you still have that Figma joint there, and you can pose it anywhere you want. And again, just more dynamic. Alright, and I think that's about it. Well, there's actually a few more. We're gonna go over the flame effect part here, as well as the different dialogues over here next. Alright, and for the flame effect part, I actually had a problem with this one. Yeah, in the instructions it says you clip this on here first, and I actually had to look at someone's review. Tyler Edwards did a review on this one 2 weeks ago, and he had problems putting this on as well, so I guess it's just not me. So the instructions said put this on first on the top here, and you slide it back here. Now this took me several trials and attempts until finally I got it to work. You kind of just push this back in here. Maybe mine just loosened up, and you're gonna get that flame effect, which is really cool. Although it's just really hard to put in the first time. You just gotta play around with it. But yeah, I think that's the trick. Put it on first, then you just gotta push this in, maybe with your finger or something. But be careful, you don't want to gouge that. But I don't see any paint chipping. I think this whole plastic thing is molded. It's already molded in brown, which is good. It's not painted. So there we go. Alright, you got your Figma stand here, and also comes with, if I can find other ones. Where'd that go? There we go, sorry. This one right here. And this is kind of like, if you ever got one of those DI stage, and it's basically one of those that can clip on a dialogue, like so. Where is that? Oh, there we go. Which is cool. Now to put this on, you have an adapter here, which allows you to put 2 of them. Although, it is not secure. Maybe let's take this out and see if this works a little better. There we go. Yeah, just take that out and get the Figma here, put it on the back like so. Adjust this. Make sure to use a Phillips screwdriver on this one to loosen the joint a little bit. You don't want to try to move it when it's really tight. And let's get some. I think this one is a lot better. Well, this is the only one that's in letters. Although, not really sure what the Wasshoi means. But yeah, it's nice. Pretty cool. And make sure we get in there pretty good. This is also articulated to a certain degree. And you can hold the signs on the side as well, like so. Now, I want to go over the letters or the dialogue boxes, and I've tried to find online if someone has them translated, but I wasn't successful. So if someone out there can translate for me, that'll be great. So the first one is this one right here. And it could be some silly dialogue. Again, when I was reading the manga, there's a lot of introduction, narration that are mostly silly. So that's number one. Number two is this one. There's an exclamation mark there. Number three, right here. Number four. There's a lot of repeated ones there. And number five. There we go. I think I got all of them. So in total, you got 6 of them, including this one right here. And that pretty much wraps up the review for Ninjatsu, or the Ninja Slayer. And I have to say, this is an amazing figure. I highly recommend getting the Figma. And also to check out the Ninja Slayer manga. It's available out there. And it's a quite fun read. Very entertaining and funny. Alright, that's about it. If you have any questions, let me know. So until then, this is Meads. Thanks for watching.